Hi, my name is Andrea and this is my son Flynn. Flynn, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Flynn and my age is 8.
Hello, I'm Joel and I'm 27, and today I'll be looking and reacting at some dyslexic memes. Okay, let's look at the first one.
Alright, that looks pretty tough.
They all look the same.
Okay, this one is actually kind of relatable because the problem is all of these are all correct words.
Why don't you try to read it?
Thought, 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 through, throughout, tough.
Oh, tough. I think it's all just tough.
If you spell something completely wrongly, the spell check will catch it, but I've definitely had a lot of times where I wrote a completely different word that was still correct, and then I sent it to I submitted it for homework, or I sent it up to my boss and then I got scolded for it after that.
Does it make you feel nervous sometimes when you can't spell something immediately?
Frustrated.
Frustrated. Or do you just guess?
Sometimes I just guess.
What gives dyslexics feelings of power, money, status, spelling an entire sentence right?
Okay. What gives you a feeling of power? Money, status, or spelling an entire sentence correctly?
Money.
Money. Okay, what gives you more power? Money or getting your things here all right?
Things here.
Getting all your things here right? Right, that's tough, yeah.
When I would use Twitter, I would tweet stuff out and I would read through it, then I'll be like, okay, everything's fine, I'll post it, and then 5 seconds later, I'll be like, shit, there are 3 typos in there, okay, I'm going to delete the tweet. I'm going to repost it again with the correct spelling.
Which is worse, writing the word or doing 汉语拼音?
Doing honey pinning.
And then I think there was the one time where I repeated that cycle 4 times and there was still a typo inside. It's like, you know what, forget it. This tweet is going out with the typo.
He gets extra time? Is it sometimes you just take longer to read something?
Yes.
I think I'm lucky. I haven't had a lot of people that just wire straight up to my face and go, why do you have extra time and I don't? It's not very fair. My friends were generally very understanding of me, although they make fun of my stupid mistakes all the time, which I'm okay with. I laugh together with them. The thing about things like that is you can't take yourself too seriously, I think.
Do you sometimes wish you had extra time to copy whatever Mrs. Chia writes on the board?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the extra time is super important. I think a lot of people don't realize how important it is.
Mrs. Xia writes very fast, so she gives us 1 minute to copy it and then she erases it.
When the time is up, does it make you feel like, oh no, I'm behind?
I just have to remember it.
Yeah, he comes back with half the sentence in the book and then he memorizes what was supposed to be on the other half.
Do you wish that people would give a little bit more time for you just so that you can finish copying things?
Yes.
My favorite dyslexic struggle, not being able to tell my right from my left. He would just be like, put your 2 hands out and whichever fingers make the L is the left one. And I'm just like,
Yeah, I can see how this could be.
they're both L's.
I would be really confused as well. It's like someone told me that this was a way to figure out your left and right.
They're both L's.
Do you get your right and your left mixed up?
Yes.
All the time?
Not all the time.
Some of the time?
Yes. Most of the time.
I think we're pretty comfortable with being different. I think the most important is to get help when you need it. So I think in that sense, accepting it wasn't an issue. And I think for us, more importantly, we wanted to be able to get the help that he needed so that he wouldn't struggle, and that he'll have a good time in school.
How has it been like? Oh wow, that's a very broad question. I mean, obviously, from all the reaction, all the things I've been talking about, there's definitely its downsides, but I do think that it gives me a fresh perspective on a lot of things that other people would otherwise not. Both because of the ways I've had to figure out how to cope with it, and as well as just the way I guess I naturally think. I have a lot of ideas that I think my friends don't, and I guess I'm thankful for that. And everything else, you can kind of just, all the problems, you can kind of roll with it.
Does that make you happy or sad, or you get upset?
Actually, no.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It just means I'm different.